Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Freddie Freeman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready now, Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder,
he will lead this
11.
one off today.
Ender
First pitch of
Inciarte.
the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to get the 2 strikes. He shows it right there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Freeman has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw you with great stuff like this guy has. He racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Freddie.
Well, Matt, I'm excited
Freeman.
to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the
Time
count.
for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Inciarte leads off first with 1 away.
Runner, yes, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Right side. Or has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready on 0-2.
Ball.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Braves strand one. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Kyle Wright is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The bat on.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich.
Ball
Can't
one.
find the zone
Ball
there as
one,
he
no
lays
strike.
off the breaking ball. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can
2
push
balls,
a few
no
runs
strike.
across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
D-Rod.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. Now at the plate, Eddie Harrell.
Leading
He'll
off
look
for
to get
Atlanta,
something going here
the
in
right
this
fielder,
scoreless ball game.
Eddie Harrell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
All right, guys, here's the defensive
baseman,
alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is
Ball
laid
two.
off for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a
That's ball
changeup
three.
that's looked at for a ball. The 3-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Adenis Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Good
Down.
changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Popped him up. Pena over to his right. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, home runs and ribbies. So we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a step on first himself for the out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack. He wants to defense this way. And let's take a look at the right side of the infield today. Both of them have gold. One is the second baseman, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them. The other one to save runs for his infielders with dramatic picks and manipulating that bag.
Now to the plate, Nathan Orr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing
No ball,
at
2
it.
strikes.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick. keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
A
that's
ball
a ball.
and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Thrower won't get him.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed. He was on.
That's the oldest trick in the book, right? Use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. As a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now. Manny Pena. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swinging a soft liner. Echeverria for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Batting no pitcher, Freddie.
Now to the plate with the pitcher, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey.
Strike two. So
0-2.
back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, number 24. Season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Kyle Wright. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz over to his right. And that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Riding in once
the
again,
left fielder,
Christian Yelich.
Christian
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yelich.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand.
He's
and
out.
the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on
Ladies
this
and
play.
gentlemen, the Brewers are challenging the previous
Here's one
play.
last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the
Upon
challenge
final review,
and the ability to
umpires
use any
have
further
upheld the
challenges
call
for the rest of the
at
game.
first base.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. As he rips it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in.
Got him.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 2-0. So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson.
Leading off for
We
Atlanta,
begin the top of the
the
fourth.
third baseman,
Things
number
not looking
7.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
Swanson.
innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Every
batting,
pitcher loves to
the
get
first
quick outs,
baseman,
right? How about
Freddie
that? One pitch,
Freeman.
one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And then he swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And that's taken for a cold strike.
I got
2.
to count 1 and 2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Nathan Orr. He reached on a single to his first try.
Yeah, batting pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Pops this one up. Albies shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right
Leading
fielder,
off the inning, Eddie Harrell. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Strike, the count.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Stepping in for the Braves, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Or is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Manny Pena reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Manny Pena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Echeverria for one. On to Freeman. A double play.
That's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat.
That's a ball.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Two and one.
Count is 2-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. They're up 2-0. Stepping in, number 24 to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, and he'll get in there safely. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Edgar Quintero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Edgar Quintero.
He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Quintero, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cruz makes the play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender
So the batting
Inciarte.
order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the
Ball 1,
fastball,
no
but didn't
strike.
get the call. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 1-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Misses.
Whoa,
Ball
that pitch
2.
is out.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The third baseman, number 7.
And now, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third.
Shaw
is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Brian McCann.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swanson on third with 2 out. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
The pitching in the bottom
now
of the 6th.
Pitching for the Braves, number 45, Martin Rose.
Striding in, Ryan Braun.
Leading off
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Albies is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just 1 pitch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. Prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the left fielder, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Nathan Orr.
Now at the plate, Nathan Orr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Into the box now, Eddie
Leading
Carroll.
off for Atlanta,
He'll look to bounce back
right
after
fielder,
striking out his
Eddie
last time up.
Carroll.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count
I got a
now.
ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his inning streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 24.
Settling in now, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey.
And that's in there for strike
1.
1.
1's the count.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And he's in safely to third, as a run is also in, and with it, they
now
take
batting,
the lead.
The pitcher.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Lance Lynn will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 31, Lance Lynn.
A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Camargo, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The set and the 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Chase Whitley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Brewers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Inciarte. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
Man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte's there. One down.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Albies picks it up. On to first. And this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen,
been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 35, Cole Hamels.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now. And I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The third baseman,
you could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. And sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game, off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium. That's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Junior Guerra gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann fouled off. The Brewers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale. That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Eddie Harrell. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Freeman at second with 2 down. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. One for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. Home half of the 8th coming up. 4-3 Atlanta. Jose Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo King. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lorenzo King.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds a way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Out. One there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
In now, Ryan Braun, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. The second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Albies.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. The
now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, he almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 the count. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he is in there with a 1-out triple. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 87, Dustin Peterson.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. One thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back at Miller Park right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Looking for a save here in
now
the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaino.
So here's the cleanup. Travis Shaw previously against Vizcaino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Swanson is there. 1 out.
The
leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th. And we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Digging in now for the Brewers, Nathan Orr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Slider laid off for a
ball.
ball.
1, no strike.
Softly on a line to 3rd. And plenty of time over there at 3rd to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. first offering on its way. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chase Whitley earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Arodys Vizcaíno closes the door for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.